Poetry Lounge. My name is Def Sound. We're going on a little voyage, a little sound voyage. Amplify Black Voices. The Poetry Lounge. Let's go!
Is it really too late? Is it really too late? Is it really too late? Like it really ain't safe, like a villain who wastes no time, just shoot no blanks, won't wait for the hero to say. Wait till the very first day, when the time moves fast, at a really slow pace, and she makes you feel dumb in a really smart way. She the sun in a really cold place, head start in a really long race, bookmarked on a really cool page, in a really cool line, in a really bad play. That's a really cold game, like trying to fit the sky in a really small plane. When it really is real, then it really ain't fake. When you really love me, you're really insane. I believe, so you find what you need. Love so blind, I can't see. All I know is that you.
Hi, Edwin. I miss you too.
I believe, so you find what you need. Love so blind, I can't see. All I know is that you.
That's a song called Fine Lines. It's out now. You can just look up Def Sound, Fine Lines. This is the live version.
That's what she said to me. Paint the town red with me. That's what she said to me. Paint the town red with me. We could play house music at my house, stupid. That's what she said to me. You my holiday. You my right away. You my right on time. That never too late. You my holiday. You my right away. You my right on time. Hey. I will be so you find what you need. I'm so blind, I can see. Yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah.
Take the vibe high. The vibe has to go.
And if this body is made of dust, may return to the earth, become one with dirt. And if this soul stems from God, may it reunite with that divine design.
Y'all ready?
It's almost over now. It's time to settle down. Don't let your blood hit the ground. You know the summer bring the cuckoos out. This is a warrior song. 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 We fight, we bleed, and never sleep. All we achieve. This is the flight of the warrior. This is a song for the warriors. Take a look at our lives, everything we sacrifice. Warrior spirit alive, warrior spirit on die. I know I'ma have it hard, working like 100 tribes. I see the pain in their eyes, warrior spirit not die. Slavery blood on the floor, they don't wanna recognize. So we gon' give us some more, we gon' sacrifice our lives. From the within us arise, warrior spirit alive, warrior spirit not die. Warrior, warrior, warrior. Get flowers before you mercy, memories before you miss me. Just know when you don't water the glass, ain't never empty. I splash, get nothing on me, none. Ain't got no worries. I know that it's above me. I know. Get flowers before you mercy, memories before you miss me. Just know when you don't water the glass, ain't never empty. I splash, get nothing on me, none. Ain't got no worries. I know that it's above me. I know. How was your pulse today? How did it go today? How can we grow today? My ears are yours today. My heart's an open face. We gotta cultivate. My soul's a solar ray. I need my folk today. Put that on simmer around. This is a marathon. That's such a holy phrase. We gotta organize. This is a holy race. 21. It's been a lot. Think it's the plot. Masking our face. Running the block. From top of our lungs. Abolish the cops. No kumbaya. We don't need no new Jordans. I'm reading up on June Jordan. Need a new day with a new morning. My eyes wet, but I'm through morning. Homegrown in the war zone. Wardens versus poor folks. I be on my grown man. I be like, let's own land. That's a capitalist cadence. I ain't just saying if it's in the air. They Angela Davis. Know his ability. That's vulnerabilities. Can come with history, yeah. I don't need a blackout telling me you tapped out. I'm not a hashtag. I'm gonna live loud. All up in the mix now. Violence is so loud. Sirens can't silence this. Living that shift now. You're like spook like. I see y'all shoot like. We move by moonlight. We live through verse like. Get flowers before you miss me. Memories before you miss me. Just know when you don't water the glass, ain't never empty. I splash, get nothing on me, none. Ain't got no worries. I know that it's above me. I know. Get flowers before you Nipsey. Memories before you miss me. Just know when you don't water the glass, ain't never empty. I splash, get nothing on me, none. Ain't got no worries. I know that it's above me. I know. Semejante gotita, agüita. Lo que estamos activos movemos los pies, reneguita. Un pasito muy fino y el flota divino. De mi mami le tiro todito caliente, me salto los tiros. Agüita, llueve en Diosita. Las más finas cejitas me caen distintas gracias a la vida. Es que soy un berraco salvaje, pero suave chinchila. Me meto rumba con tacón en pie, a veces me maquilla. Se me acerca una nena chimbita, nos pegamos seguida. Un pasito, tun, ey, hacemos la vuelta, agüita. Recuerdo los tiempos difíciles cuando yo no tenía. Ando mandado estos días que frío, ojalá no me dé pulmonía. Desde el barrio de Brooklyn lo mueven a San Basilio. En la gata se escucha Totón, en Bogotá pone amigo. Cada loca en su tema, yo al peluche del río. A ver si le muestro un nuevo estilo, estoy en Panamá, Dios mío. Diferente la pinta, salpican gotitas. Agüita, 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 agüita. La lluvia bendita, la lágrima limpia. Agüita, 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 agüita. Diferente la pinta, salpican gotitas. Agüita, 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 agüita. Part of my drip, part of my drip. Yeah, swish, part of my drip, part of my drip. Yeah, all of my tip, not of my VIP, part of my drip, part of my drip. Part of my drip, part of my drip. Oh, wait, I put your man on skates. I put your man on skates. I can't demand no breaks. I can't demand no breaks. How about the whip I dip? How about the whip I sip? How about the ride I fly? I don't even walk, I slide. I can't even explain it. The light in that bottle looking like something that Pablo Picasso had painted. Painted it, I feel amazing. Dial up the line, dial up the dot. Pick up the call, I'm on the dot. She from the Bronx, I'm checking the box. She call me her son, I'm making it hot. Part of my drip, part of my drip.
Thank you so much. This is a song by Jack Davey called Everything You Want. It's so good.
Left the windows open, letting all the smoke get outside. Tell me that you're floating, but how high? Tell me that you're hoping that you can take these wings for a ride. So now's the time to show me how high. I've been looking for a smile that I can cling to. You've been looking for a sky to spread your wings to. So show me what they're made of. Are they feathers or wax? Will we see the sun or end up flat on our backs? Gazing up at stormy eyes, and cloudy hair and sunny cheeks. Are you every bit of heaven I seek? Is this height how you like it? Are you close to your peak? Is this twice striking lightning and thunder shaking our knees? You tell me to breathe, but the air air is thin between us. This altitude is usually too far from out our reaches. This breeze is stealing heat and all this smoky sweetness. But it's you that leaves me smoldering. It's left the windows open, letting all the smoke get outside. Tell me that you're floating, but how high? Tell me that you're hoping that you can take me to a ride. Sometimes it's show me how high.
I want to make sure everybody good right now. My name's Def Sound. Just playing some jams that I like. Get your Shazams out. These are all independent artists that are low key. So we playing all the sleepers right now. Um, yeah, so get your Shazams out because it's hella gems happening.
Find out that smoke, that glass and shadows that keep leaking out your house. You throwing daggers at the crown, there's liquor falling from your mouth. I spit on silk to find the silver in the slivers in your couch. I'm coming out, let me find. I'm Nike slippers with the flippers, man, you know where I found a shelter in the shadows while you sinking in the crowd. I know you saw, I know you about to find out. I need you now. Imagine I'm sitting and I'm laughing, feeling fantastic. I'm looking galactic, blast, blast on, blast, blast on. Imagine I'm sitting and I'm laughing, feeling fantastic. I'm looking galactic, blast, blast on, blast, blast on. Maybe I'm sappy, but you're the best I ever had. You love me when I'm happy, but you leave me when I'm sad. Under the weather, you know where to be found. Alone, I'm getting better. That's why I imagine I'm sitting and I'm laughing, feeling fantastic. I'm the galactic, blast, 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 blast. Imagine I'm sitting and I'm laughing, feeling fantastic. I'm the galactic, blast, 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 blast. Baby, dying. I think I'm dying. No dying. Baby, no dying. No dying, sister. No dying, brother. No dying, mama. No dying, papa. No dying, Africa. No dying, mama. Baby, no dying. I think I'm dying. I'm dying. Saturday, feel like a real Saturday. Spend the days and the days.
What up, what up, what up? Hey,
Yeah.
y'all.
Come on, Deb. Let's go.
Come on. Shout out to Deb. Come on. One of my favorite people, favorite DJs.
Yo, that was
It's
tight.
also good to see you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Good to see you too, Def. What up? What up, Def Sound? What up, everyone?
Good, we good. We in San Rafael in the Bay Area right now.
Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. Thanks for kicking it. Thanks for vibing out with us. We appreciate you spinning the sound, getting us right before we kick it off. Y'all, what's up? This is the Poetry Lounge. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Alicia, and
my name is Jazz.
Word, and I'm just ready to kick it. I'm ready to have a good time. It's been an eventful day. It's been a full ass day. Tuesdays are wild, but I'm so grateful to kick it with my Poetry Lounge fan. How we sound? We sound good? We sound clear? All right, cool.
I just want to say happy Black History Month, everybody. Let's go. I mean, this is going to be a beautiful, beautiful show. We have so many special guests coming through tonight, and we have an incredible feature. And on top of that, we have y'all. So we just want to say thank you. Happy Black History Month to everybody out there. Feel free to use the comments. If you're on Twitch, if you're on YouTube, just vibe with us tonight. Sit back, relax, get your snack, get your drink. We about to celebrate. It's a celebration. That's what it is.
It's a celebration. What is it a celebration of? It's a celebration of Black people, poetry.
Come on.
And still being able to show up, because you showed up to kick it with us right now this evening. So thank y'all for being here. You ready to get into this show?
I'm ready, sis. Come on, we here together. I love you. Like, damn.
I love you so much. All right. So we ready to do some poems? We're gonna get right into the list?
Yes, we're gonna hop into it. We have some special, we've invited some special friends. You know, they did us a solid, and I was like, yo, this show will be nothing if y'all don't come through and spit something for us. You gotta do this. You gotta start us off right. You gotta set the tone. We need your power. So I'm just ready to get into our friends first before we go to the
our
beautiful
special Black ass friends.
Yeah.
Can I say that?
Yeah.
Can I say that?
You can.
Why can't you say
I can too. That's the thing. We can.
Special Black ass friends.
Yeah.
I ain't saying black ass. It just feels okay. All right, I'm gonna stop. So we have a group of people who are gonna friends and homies who are gonna set this list off or set this evening off. So coming up first, because they are joining us all the way from Ghana, and they left us recently. Oh my gosh, I'm crying in my spirit, in my heart, like sincerely. But this is the homie. Really one of my true friends, and I'm so glad that I got to know this human, and I will know this human for the rest of my life. Please welcome Yao, everyone. Yao.
Yes.
What's up, y'all? What's up?
So good to see you.
What is this lighting you have?
What's up? Hey, I'm excited to be here. I love y'all. I'm in Ghana right now. It's 4 a.m. It is 4 a.m. So
you know what? Look, y'all was like, I'm gonna get some extra rest because I gotta be ready for y'all 4 o'clock in the morning. But looking like this at 4 a.m.
Who looks like this at 4 a.m.? I'm mad at you. I'm actually angry. You look amazing.
Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, so yeah, I'm just gonna get into it. Black history, Black as fuck. Let's go. The first slave ship to arrive in Africa was called Jesus. My question is, did Jesus come to save or enslave? Your Honor, the Bible is the oldest book on earth. Its text, a collection of works from God spoken through scribes, priests, poets, descendants of enslaved Israelites, transplanted across oceans like scripture. We were translated into over 600 languages, transcribed not only by God's chosen, but by traitors, murderers, colonizers, who took the Bible out of context the way they took Black folk out their continent, spray painted, tainted scripture on our suffering, said, servant, obey your master. So we bowed our heads, not in protest, but in prayer. Heard God say, for I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Then why is it blinding to be black and believer? Why ghost write a white God to hunt black gods? Behold, I am coming like a thief in the night. Who knew the second coming would be a trip to Africa? To ship families to the promised land of the free, free if you fit in, free if you don't fight back, free if you forget you were taken. If my body is holy book, your honor, then it is no coincidence. The Bible is the most stolen, the most sold. When will truth spill out your mouth the way blood spills out your hands? America, you are on trial. Here, take this Bible, my body, whichever one jogs your memory. Swear to tell the truth and only the truth. Do you preach about Jesus? Nailed to the concrete, calling on his mother, so-called Christians upholding the name of the Lord while choke holding his people, call it revelations, never revolution. You boast about having read the whole Bible, but you didn't read the whole Bible if you skipped the middle passage. Tell me about the slave Bible. Tell me about the slave Bible. Oh, so now we have amnesia. Objection. 90% of the Old Testament and half of the New were heavily edited, forcing enslaved Africans to read scripture told of Joseph's captivity, but left the parts where Moses led the Israelites to freedom. Objection. Answer the question. Does God know of how you Bible studied black skin? Sinking in the Atlantic like a protest song, not Jesus enough to walk on water, but Savior enough to build a nation in shackles while you rewrote these chapters, crossed out racist, rapist, body whipping, bone breaking, Bible thumping liar. Did you or did you not take the Bible out of context by taking black folk out its very text? And 400 years later, still black, still Bible only existed when black ink met white empty pages. Still, some leader of the free world poses in a photo op with the Bible while black folk are blinded by the flash or the tear gas. Nothing further. Thank y'all so much.
Wait. Don't go nowhere. First of all,
Come on.
First of all, I love that poem. You already know I love that poem. I want to ask you a quick question. What legacy do you want to leave behind?
What legacy do I want to leave behind? What legacy? Okay, so I want to leave behind a legacy of self-love, whether it be through my poetry, my dancing, my laughter, my everything, my breathing. I want folks to see that or remember that as an act of resistance, of revolution. So
I love it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
thank
Get some
you so
sleep.
much.
Right.
No, I'll be
And we
here.
love
I
you.
slept. It's okay. I'll be here.
Oh, you
I'm enjoy.
just do
I
this.
slept.
Okay.
I just woke up. Right. So I'm gonna enjoy the show. Okay. All right.
Well, good morning.
Good morning.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for kicking this off. Love you so much.
Love you.
All right. Cool. That's a great way to kick it
I
off.
mean,
Hey,
from the homeland. Come on.
come on. I ain't never been.
You know, damn, me neither.
Who's next? Who's next, Jazz? Who
We got, you already know who we got. Artist coming up about to kill it.
Oh, I just remember who's next.
Give it up for.
Wait, can I say something?
Oh,
nice? Can I say something nice?
Yes.
This person right here, I don't think I tell them enough just how much I appreciate what they do to a room, how much they inspire so many people, and how their fire literally just gets people wanting to move and do things. So I just want to acknowledge them for that. And yeah, I'm just going off the top of my head, but I want to acknowledge this person for the energy that they bring. So please give it up
For Poetic Moment. Let's go.
Yeah. Can I just say that I miss y'all so much? It just makes me miss y'all so much. But hi, how y'all doing?
Good.
Hey. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you guys for inviting me. And just seeing everybody here in the room, I'm just glad to be a part of it. So yeah, you guys ready?
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
All right, so I'm gonna be doing therapy for Black girls. I actually wrote something new that is a sister poem for this after the therapy. So I think it's appropriate to start us off with that one, especially because I see a lot of Black girls and you know, COVID sucks. So therapy for Black girls. As always, this is dedicated to my mother. To older Black women, therapy is a luxury that should never be afforded. Because who has time or money to waste talking about my problems when the world is full of problems, except people who like to create problems? Me going to therapy is a problem, according to my mother, a debt rather than an investment, a trial to take, not a lifelong commitment, something that can be worked out through God, not a human, because an hour can't change you, let alone be the way to the answers that things just are. See, my mother says, how could you harp on the bad instead of revel in the good? See, there ain't no room for me to be broken around glass. No room to say how I feel when the wounded mother is deafening, when she knows best because she's been here before me, how she presses forward without acknowledgement, but labels it strength, causing me to carve out time to backtrack the loss of her, of him, of everything stolen. And this is my time to file the paperwork, reach out for help with hopes of getting everything back. See, ironic, my therapist is still an older Black woman that despite the opposite sides we stand on, she will still know and see me better than anyone else in this world, or at least she's supposed to. Like you, at least pieces of my story will dissolve into her lineage and will become sistren. Two women working past the confusion with dialogue and patience, myths we were told society would have with us. It will always be the child and the parent, a battle for who gets to sit in whose seat. And there are some days when the daughters cannot parent the mothers, when we need a day to weep in silence, tears for the youth we never got to play with, tears for the mom who hasn't quite got it yet, for the love that sometimes hurts to give, a room where it is okay to cry, to say life isn't fair without judgment, to cradle the little girl inside and tell her, I love you, I understand you, and none of this is your fault. For that, I'd be glad to be called privileged, to be spoiled. If loving myself enough to do the work is having it easy, then I know some mothers who are burdened, where the ratio of basic human needs to met is how they measure their success, constantly comparing their traumas to yours and being better than their parents is all they even reached for. See, I refuse. For my future daughters, I refuse to be another bystander when the questions get tough and the truth gets sticky. I will admit I know nothing but still learning, still trying to be best and then better I know how to do. I'm in therapy for my future daughters, mommy. I'm in therapy for my future daughters, mommy. Not because of you. Thank y'all.
Come on. Don't go nowhere. First of all, you look great, right?
Thank you.
Poem was great. Thank you so much for that. And what legacy, on top of your head, what legacy do you want to leave behind?
I will say the willingness to never give up. I want people to look at me and think she never stops in every aspect, that she just keeps going. And whether that's work, whether that's in the way I love, whether that's spirituality, I persevere constantly. So that legacy, as long as I can add that to the conversation, that there is someone who just continues and just pushes and just goes. That's how I want to be remembered. Thank you. I love you.
We love you.
Good night.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, wow.
Whew, I'm already like, do y'all so, does it feel fed? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm there. It's beautiful. It is so beautiful. I'm so happy just to be here and just to get this. This is a special night.
Yes. All right, let's bring on our next friend. Because
you're right.
We low key biased. You want to introduce the next person? I have so many great things to say, but
go ahead and I'll back off for you.
Okay, great. This next person coming up is also so this person is one of the most beautiful human beings I have ever met, and I'm talking about their spirit first, and then they're handsome too, but a beautiful spirit, awesome poet, has the ability to just draw people in on stage. I remember hearing them in a slam and saying, "I'm so grateful you exist." Please give it up, y'all, for Quito. For two. Woo-hoo! Come on, Quito.
And I have to add to that, just like spiritually driven, like when God, like when somebody is moving through God, you know what I mean? That's who this is. You feel me? And I will drink to that, and I will take communion to that.
Talk about it.
But I'm saying this is a believer, and you could just feel it in his work. You can feel it in his work.
Yes.
Thanks, Jasmine. Oh,
nice. All right, Quito, what's up? Whenever you're
what's
ready.
Up? Let's go. His name was Huey. He was born into a world where Black bodies and body bags were zipped up if they didn't zip it. He had confidence in his step, revolution in his eyes. He wore his under a Black beret, but it could not be contained. It was bursting at the sides. To him, it was a demonstration of defiance, a sign of non-compliance. It said, "Look at me, devil. Watch my shoulders roll as I stroll through this concrete jungle on the prowl. I am Panther, and I am proud. Look at me and be afraid." His name was Frederick. He was born with the gifts of volume and diction. A speaker box filled with the love below. It's no wonder he was an outcast. He cast his out of control. Most would call it nappy, but he carried classy in his countenance. To him, it was a reminder of a freedom that he had gotten by chance, a birthright that just happened to drop in his lap while it was being snatched away from so many others. It was a scratch on his CD vocal cords that forced him to repeat his worn-out manifesto daily that slavery was not for you or for me. Her name was Angela. She was born with a mind quicker than her death at her tongue. Her thoughts were roly-poly only. They would just pass out of the box. She spent her free time laughing the commonplace in the face and taunting the norm with her originality. She wore hers in perfect symmetry. And it was a reflection of her sound mind. To her, it was a proof of her innocence, a reminder that even though to them it made her look guilty, it was also the real reason she was the most wanted woman in America. His name was Fancy. He was born the world's first superhero. He could crush the peaks of mountains with his hands and boil them to volcanoes with his rage. Philistine shook at the mere mention of his name. He assassinated asses with their own jawbone or took from a honeycomb with a muscle tone that said, "I wish you would keep talking, you uncircumcised donkey. You flaunting like you ain't scrawny, and you about to make me angry, and God won't let you harm me. I'm a one-man army." He wore his uncut. It mimicked the power of the sun with its jet black shine. To him, it was a covenant with the Father, an extension cord plugged into the almighty source of power that had been kicked out by lust and pride, and he would rather die blind with the Philistines than to clip his connection ever again. My name is Quito, Oswazi, Akil, Fortune. I grew up far too afraid of my own shadow to love my reflection. And my only claim to fame is arranging these bouquets of words for people who barely understand the color scheme. But every time somebody tells me that I should cut my hair, an avatar state of defiance is passed down through the generations and comes bellowing out of my mouth saying, "No, I don't need a reason to be myself. The reasons have been laid out by men and women far greater than I. So when I tell you I'm not going to cut my hair right now, don't call me when I tell you I'm not going to cut my hair right now, don't call me rebellious. Call me Huey. When I don't feel like calling it, don't call me nappy. Call me Frederick. When I tell you that a white man has convinced you that natural black hair cannot look professional, don't call me a smartass. Call me Angela. My passion boils over like molten lava. Don't call me angry. Call me Samson. Call me thunder. Call me power. Call me mad. Call me folk. Junkmaster, call me Centric, call me Samurai, call me Chocolate Rain, call me Ruby, call me Cuffy, call me Shaka Zulu, call me King Confectua, call me Dynamite, call me Freeman, call me Nazarite, call me Rasta, call me Brother, call me Thunder, call me Power, call me Man, call me Afro Thunder, call it Afro Power, call me Afro Man, Afro Man, Afro Man.
Come on, Quito.
Come on.
How you got the energy in the middle of a pandemic to go in the same way, whether you in the bedroom, whether you going through something, whether you feeling good, no matter what, you bring the same energy. And I want to say, I don't know what that means for you, but I appreciate it. And yeah, I'm just grateful for you so much that you show up consistently. Yeah, that's all.
Honestly, Alicia, I got that from you, to be honest.
Come
I feel
on.
like, for real, I feel like you're the first person that I've seen, like we would do poems in practice and they look the exact same every time. Like, I mean, in terms of like the energy that you're bringing to it every time. So thank you.
Come on, coach.
I love you, Quito. I'm a weirdo, so I'm not going to respond. I love you so much.
No, wait. We got to talk about his legacy.
Oh, yeah, sorry. We got to put a ring.
is-
So what's your legacy?
I want my legacy to be just like generations and generations of free Black boys, and free in every sense of the word, like in terms of like freedom to be vulnerable, freedom to love themselves. I have a friend who goes to church with me, and she's got two twin boys that are like, I guess they're like 6 or 7 now. And she just randomly messaged me and was like, yo, my boys won't let me cut their hair because they said Quito doesn't cut his hair. And that's just the thing now. So like small things like that. As many people as specifically like young Black men I can influence to find the freedom that I've worked so hard to like find. That's everything.
Hell yeah.
Come
Hell
on
yeah.
now.
I co-sign it all the way. Love you so much. I believe you're inspiring so many, of course. Thank you, Quito. Thank you for you. Please keep being you. I know that's some cliche, corny stuff to say, but it's real. Like, I love you for who you are, and I hope you stay that way and only elevate as the years continue. Love you, bro.
I love you too. Bye, guys.
Thank you.
All right. We've been spending a lot of time. I know, y'all, but we got this. We're going to go right through. We got a few more special guests. Then we're going to get to the open mic part. You want to say anything amazing? I got words for every single person coming up.
I know.
The next poet.
I mean, what can I say? This person is just so special to me. We've been knowing each other for a long time. We grew up together in the Poetry Lounge. So this is really, this is family. This is family and my whiskey partner in crime.
Hey.
Okay. I just value their grace, their pen game, their spirit, their resilience, and I'm just so happy. What you got? Because I'm about to bring them up.
It wasn't going to sound as nice as yours. I'm just going to say I had the privilege to really, I've met this poet just in circumstances, being in the poetry community years before moving to the West Coast, but I'm so happy to have just like gotten, I don't think I know them for sure, but I am grateful that we are in community together, even if it's just by proximity, and I want to get to know them more. I think this is another fiery ass poet, a necessary poet, and I'm so glad they exist. So that's what I'll say for sure. Let's give it up, y'all, for Imani Design. Oh shit.
Edwin.
That was the wrong poet. Imani. That's how I feel about you, love. This next poet coming up. This next poet right here. Squeaker. Reverse. This next poet, I'm looking at their face on another screen, y'all. This next poet right here. All right, I got another. Thank you, Dad. Get down. Come on. No, but I really meant that. So I'm not going, Imani, I'm not going to give you another intro, but I'm going to say those words are sincere. Edwin Botany is someone who first welcomed me, one of the first poets I remember welcoming me at the Poetry Lounge, and I would never forget that. They get on my nerves so much, and I would never exclude that from an intro because it's so important. Sure. But I say that because I love them so much, and every bit of love I have for them makes up for the amount of times they get on my nerves. They are like a brother to me, and I will love this person for the rest of my damn life. And their pen game is something the whole world needs to hear. Please give it up for Edwin Imani.
Thank y'all. Y'all are a mess. I was like Alicia was giving her little like bio, her little intro, and I was like, why is she acting like she don't know me? I was like, wow, this is in Black History Month. In Black History Month. No, thank you for having me. I love y'all, and I love what this space like just has become, even virtually and just in the world. And so yeah, we're gonna read some shit. And yeah, fragments on Black Death. Ain't no way Jesus was white. A white man would never give me life outside a prison. A few weeks ago, I watched my brother lose to a shotgun for running like he was free and owned something. Damn, who gonna tell his mama though? Is $20 the price for the life of a Black man now? I morse into the pavement before the man on my neck snaps. I still cannot breathe. A country is on fire and they say it is mine this time. If my history has taught me nothing, it has always asked, what is a man if not Black, angry, and dying for his own country or willing to? In the white frost of daylight, I can call myself a lover, a child, a man of God. I can call on myself and still they will not hear my name. They will not rest their hot hands and tired rope. I am full of rage and the wrong color to do anything with it. Someone's son says blessed. And I hear another gunshot down the middle of a paved street for all my kin to see, for every family I won't return to, because a street is not a river and a river don't run as fast as a pickup do.
Yeah. Edwin, so I swear to you, I looked at Jazz and I was like, Edwin's gonna come in here and read some shit and just tell you how it is.
That exactly verbatim.
That's what I said. And that doesn't mean it's not, that was, yeah, that's what you do. That is what you do. So thank you.
Read your ass from left to right, right to left, up and down, the whole fucking library.
That's it, girl. That's it, girl.
Legacy speaks for itself, but tell us what legacy are you gonna leave behind, Edwin, as of now?
Y'all know this by now. Boundless joy, and an impeccable fury. Like, just, if you're not coming with equal parts joy and fury, then you don't have no parts in my world. And that's what I'm leaving behind. I leave my children with that. I leave my community with that. I leave my lovers with that. I leave everyone with that.
Wow. Joy and fury.
You made me want to be in love. I think I'm in love with somebody I ain't even met yet when you just said that.
Well, you need to go ahead and text them, because I ain't got nobody. So you figure that out. Oh man, I love y'all. Thank you so much.
Sorry for your intro. I love you.
So all right. It's only, I felt like it would go that way. Of course it would go that way.
Right, it's me. It's Alicia.
Exactly.
Okay. All right, cool. So we already know who. I think this is the next one. Okay, my bad. So we heard our intro. I appreciate this person so much. I do remember a brief moment where we got to hang out in DC, and honestly, from the bottom, top, and everywhere in my heart, I remember hanging out and kicking it with this poetry just a little bit in that a couple years back, and I hold that sincere to me. So this poet is amazing, pen game strong, and I already said everything else. Please, you got anything else?
Yes, this poet right here is my sister. We were meant to be. We are divine, and I admire this woman so much. A powerhouse, woman of the world, slam champion. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Right. Business owner. Speak founder. She founded her own organization on campus and off campus, got the program into colleges and schools. What can't this woman do? Got books, got CDs, got DVDs, got every damn thing. Okay. I want you all to welcome to the stage my sister, my love. Oh my goodness, Imani Cezanne, you guys, Imani. Oh my goodness. How you doing? Oh, you looking good. You looking blessed. I see this hair.
Oh, I'm comfortable. It's real chilly in the Bay right now. Thank you for that. That was so beautiful. Hey, Alicia girl.
What's up? What's up?
Yeah, I'm excited. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you for having me. I feel all.
Yeah, you know what I mean. This is our night, so I know. Just take it away, sis.
It is, yes. We get to be very. I mean, we're always very Black, but I have no problem with like putting a name on that, you know, and just like saying it. That's fine. We can talk about it all the time. I have a poem. I haven't. Make sure I'm not lying. I think I've read it in one other place, so it's like new. It's new, you know, because my poems be doing numbers. They be round the way. But this one is new. So I went to San Francisco State. Go Gators. So, oh my God, so like a story, right? So Jasmine and I, we went to San Francisco State together, and she had like performed at some little event, because you know, like RAs in the dorms, they have to put on events and stuff. And so she had performed at an event, and this was like when I had just started getting into poetry, like right when I was 18. I was like, yo, she's so dope. Like, I wonder who that is. But like, I didn't want to talk to her because I was like, oh, I don't know, that's weird. It's hard to make friends in college, or just in general as an adult. Anyway, so I go to DPL next time, because I'm from San Diego, and I used to drive up in my little old ass stick shift. And I go, and I get in line. It was like an hour early, because you have to do that. And I get in line, and she's standing in front of me. And I was like, hey, you go to my school, you go to State. And that's how we like met, for real. And so we like, I don't know, between San Francisco State and the Poetry Lounge, we just, that's my heart. I love you. Okay, I'm gonna shut up and say my poem. Okay, my poem, I went to San Francisco State. I originally went as a cinema major, because I was and still really into film and photography. But I ended up changing it because I realized that Black studies was a thing, and I was like, oh shit, that's a thing. I want to do more of that. And so this poem is dedicated to one of my professors. It's called Africana Studies 200. It's called, actually, let me not lie. It's called SFSU Fall 2008 Africana Studies 200. It's a lot fewer characters when it's typed out, because there's like abbreviations. All right, here we go. Black women bear the sweetest fruit, and still, Dr. Head been mean since mean been mean. But us Black folk don't get to grow old without hardening into a callus. And every hand in my family is Black as soil, so I get it. But couldn't nobody say she ain't know the land. And hell, I didn't even know Black psychology was something to know. So there I was, first day of undergrad, with my first Black teacher since my mama, when Dr. Head tells us to always, always, always capitalize the B in Black. Says be specific. Says ain't a more proper noun. Says we never meant Black like the color. We meant Black like loud, proud, like hair of bronze, skin of wool, got the nerve to die and come back Black, like a church pew of first ladies on Resurrection Sunday. And they say Black magic the devil's doing, but Black magic spun the earth like an old record. And I swear you can hear the stars hum when the sky's black is just the right pitch. And you can make some Black beans stretch cross a family, but a bowl of Black beans will feed a famine till it overflows, then send it home with a to-go plate. Not Black like a funeral, Black like a coffin dance atop your favorite auntie while a grieving trumpet holds your good shoes. Black like one Sunday at Granddaddy's house, Pop had called Kettle Black, and Kettle was like, you right, And child, they laughed a capital B ass laugh because they know Black is everyone's favorite metal to mine. And they've been digging in our business since before Jet Beauty's been Black. But you could find a drill long as the Mississippi and you still ain't gonna get you no oil that's Black as niggas from any MLK Boulevard. Cause we ain't mean Black like the color. We meant Black like the meanest woman. Black like the sweetest fruit. Thank you.
Come on, let's go, sis, let's go.
Thank you so much. Thank you. You know, we're about to ask you.
Got you.
Yes.
I'm ready.
What is your legacy? What is Imani's legacy?
Such a big question, child. I don't know. I honestly don't know.
At this moment.
Sorry. I think I always tell Black poets specifically and especially that it's okay for us to write Black things for Black people in Black spaces. Like, it's okay to say my poems are for Black people. I think there's like an aversion to that and this belief that your poems have to be universal or they can be about Blackness, but make sure that other people can relate. And it's like, no, not that, right? We can make Black art that's by Black folks and for Black folks and state that and you can invite others to partake in that art. Like I always say, you know, other folks are welcome to read and enjoy my work, but know that it's for Black people. So there might be some things that you don't understand, or might be some references that you don't get. And no, there's not going to be an index in the back that like explains that this line is an excerpt from the movie Friday that Ice Cube produced. No, we're not doing all that. You're just gonna miss it. You're just gonna miss the joke. It's gonna go over your head, and just know that wasn't for you. So yeah, It's okay to be Black for Black, all Black, everyday Black.
Blackity Black for the blackity Black.
Black.
That's right.
Come on.
That's right.
Appreciate you so much. Thank you.
Love you.
Yes.
Appreciate y'all.
All right, y'all. Well, all right. That concludes our special guest list, and it's time for the open mic.
Time for the open mic. We're gonna call four at a time. I'm not freestyling. I'm not on beat. I had a little bit of wine.
Def, how you feeling, boo? Go come and check in with us.
Def, where you at, yo? I miss Def so much.
I know, like there is
everybody.
Just the vibe in like that he brings to the space and just everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Def is a good.
Shout out to a lot. I almost like everybody that just read. Oh my God. Y'all are powerful. Y'all already are living that legacy. It's already happening. So just know that it's felt, know that it's real. Yeah, I really miss y'all. And I'm just like, I was like, yo, community. Like the two things, if there's two things that I definitely want to leave as legacy is integrity at every turn, beloved. Integrity at every turn, community at every turn, beloved. If we can do that with the integrity and understanding it's not just us, invincible, already is. So I mean, shout out, shout out Edwin. I mean, everybody had a perspective and I don't know how much people have been talking, you know, like, but it weaved all together. Poetic Moment, just Imani, Quito. I don't see how y'all do it, but I love that y'all do it. And it inspires me and waters me in so many ways. So I just wanted to thank y'all. That's my check-in, is y'all checking me. That's awesome.
Def, you do it too. So what you talking?
Right.
We just mirrors, you know? It's good.
Right. Heck yeah. Okay, so really quickly, I want to just say we have a beautiful open mic list. Like, I think I'm just so excited for the power that's about to come from all these poets, some new, some some are returning veterans. I mean, we have so many places around the globe right now representing tonight. And I think that, you know, this is what it's about. This is what it's about. So really quickly, I just want to go to a full, if we're there already. All my performers, all of the open micers, just wave to the people, say hello, because y'all on the big screen right now. Show your beautiful faces. Everybody watching, this is our wonderful open mic. This is our open mic performers, and they're about to shut it all the way down. We're gonna call up 4.
Yeah, we're gonna call up 4 of y'all at a time. So please listen out for your name. Know that as soon as the last performer goes before you, you're gonna be right up, right after, okay? So we're gonna introduce you all together, and you're gonna show up back to back, okay? So 4 at a time.
So just remember who name is called before you, and then just take it away. I'm gonna bring you up on the list, make you big screen, big time, and just do y'all damn thing. Get free. 3 minutes on the clock.
Why am I nervous?
I'm nervous too. Like I'm nervous. Like I'm performing. Like
I know. I'm over here like holding my favorite like this.
I got y'all up here too, right here.
I just called myself. You too?
Yeah.
Okay, I had to check myself for a second. I'm like, I'm nervous.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, this is our night. We gonna win this. Okay. All right. You ready?
All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, you got a lot of notes on here, Jazz. You gotta help me out. Who coming up first?
Yeah, so first we have Zachary Leatherwood coming out of California. Then we have Teron Bain coming out of the Bahamas.
Hey.
Come on. Then we have Jasenia coming out of Illinois.
Come on, Jasenia.
Oh, my goodness. And then we have Poetic Jules coming out of Florida. Come on now. Hey. We all over. We all over.
All right, so Zachary, Teron, Jasenia, Poetic Jules. Let's get it going, y'all.
All right, so I would like to welcome to the stage Zachary.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. So this poem I have is called My Apology. I grew up in the South, so you know, Georgia, it's kind of me getting over my hatred for white people. But anyway, here it goes. When I was in high school, I'm sorry, starting over. I would breathe in and deep, out and repeat. I would churn my thoughts hard at attempts to figuring out who I am beyond the trite conjecture of a boy my mother and father birthed to become a man. Growing up in the South, though, I found it easy to disregard all of this in exchange for the revenge, in exchange for the acidic reprimand of revenge towards those who'd attempt to use their words as roadblocks in saturation of delusional gray coat heritage as amends for holding everybody else always a few steps lower than their lowest ambition. When I was in high school, I made the decision to wear shirts and pants that fit me, despite the rise in fashion towards the contrary, and I also spoke with proper diction, varied widely the literature that I liked, yet when pondered by my peers, all they'd say is that I talked, dressed, and acted like I was white, as if not having a standard of manners is what being Black is. And meanwhile, those same smug, styled, caustic Caucasian faces would state that, based off the fact they've got every Tupac, Biggie, DMX, and Bone Thugs and Harmony CD, all of a sudden somehow they were now Blacker than me, as if listening to hip hop is what being Black is. As well as through their eyes, my only avenues for after school activity were either breaking the law or basketball practice. You'll see I didn't fit into the South's accepted mold of melanin, and as such, I lost myself in search of the meaning of my skin. I became the ambassador of corruption, the quagmire of an infested soul interested only in the goal of doing to others as I felt they had done to me, and would happily step on the necks of even my brothers and sister, being guilty only of befriending my adopted enemy, for not giving audience to a logic I constructed from misanthropic philosophies, abducted odysseys of worlds measured from out of a dwindling 90 degrees. I was no longer reveling in the multitude credentials of youthful change founded on the principles of social networking in which a core's beauty is displayed through the manifestation of topics debated, but retching on the realization that I'd become the very thing which I had so adamantly proclaimed that I hated. Through all of my militant railing of their rebel heritage, in the end, the only thing that I'd accomplished was substituting their gray coat Confederacy for my white flag of social surrender and black flag of soulful death. I traded respiration for the verbal ejaculation of hate-filled eyes, and for that, I apologize. And that's it.
Come on,
Yes.
come on now.
You sweating, poet? You sweating?
I'm sweating. Yeah, it's a little hot here. These lights got me sweating.
That poem was great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Next.
Yes. All right.
Okay. Hey everyone. Good night. So this poem I have here is called The Black Experience. Pretty much my story of growing up black. I am a black man. Well, that's obvious considering you've seen my face. I'm out here doing what I can to survive every day. And so begins the black experience. Growing up, I was conflicted by words that left my peers' lips. I need my black card revoked. Just about every day I would hear it. Never knew what it meant to act black, so I tried to observe and mimic my peers the way they would walk and curse. But that was never me. I couldn't grasp that black identity. I didn't grow up in the hood. Life was stable for me. I had both parents that cared for me daily, and that made me feel less than as a black man. I wasn't hard in these streets. To this day, I've never held or fired a gun. That shouldn't be a problem, but it was one to me. I was so hinged on the black identity that I had to be hard if I wanted to be black. But looking back, it was awful I would even think that. I had a hard time letting that go. But now I know. Being black isn't based on those stereotypes. Find your identity. Do things you enjoy in life. Now, again, I am a black man, my own person. It doesn't matter if I'm black enough. You can't take away this melanin. I'll give it a few years and see if things change. But for now, this is the black experience. Thank you.
Yes. All right, come
You
on.
better speak
Jess.
your truth.
Come on, Jess.
Hey y'all, so this is things to not do during Black History Month. 1, don't call a Black woman your friend, and then after y'all's sacred space is desecrated, you run to IG Live to tell anybody who would listen that she was to 40 acres and a mule you're glad you never got to. Don't you dare eat the ass of a man who never wanted you, then sit on IG Live and complain about how I only got him because I'm lighter skinned, like my ancestors did nothing but work in the house 2A. You've swallowed this man's entire ass that every time you speak, we can smell the bullshit all the way from the back of the bus 2B. We're the same fucking complexion. The only difference is you try your hardest just to still end up a lonely pick me 3. Dear specific Black woman, you were perfect. Your hair, your eyes, the gap between your teeth, your two-toned lips, until your personality fell apart on IG Live. You became entertainment for the masses, mocking me in the worst ways. You called it healing. Everyone else called it a minstrel show. 4. Do not mock Black women on your platforms, especially the ones you claimed as your older sisters. The world mocks us enough. We are the lions and tigers and elephants of the circus. Do not tear each other down. We're all in cages. 4A. My ancestor said, unless a bitch tries it, then you drag that hoe across the fucking nation, hit her head on every single fucking cotton field, That's what they said, not me. Sometimes Black folks need some sense knocked into them. 5. We are in the middle of a panoramic, the middle of a pan of baked mac and cheese. Do not make this harder than it needs to be. I will always be loving myself. You and him are on the sidelines watching, standing by. Jealousy is not cute, beloved. Only the white and non-Black folk may be jealous, may envy Black joy during Black History Month. So please grab a ticket and get in line. Thank you.
Come on. Grab a ticket and get in. Okay, you know what? Just y'all give it up. Come on, let's bring up Poetic Jules.
Hey guys, so sorry. I was in my car, and I had to get out. The title of my poetry piece is called "One and the Same." I had a conversation with my dad about a very serious topic, and the topic was pretty much being vulnerable. And I noticed, like, sometimes sitting in the room, my dad, he would be like really, really sad, and like he would never really talk about exactly what's going on in his mind, and he just you know. But anyway, it inspired me to write this poem about how difficult it is for Black men to really truly be vulnerable. So here it is. I never knew the pain of a man. I was always so wrapped up in taking a stance, not giving him a chance at romance, shooting down every advance. I never knew the pain of a man. Feelings? What of his feelings? You mean the things that us women have daily dealings, emotional unhealings, bottled inside feelings. No place to let them rest, no time for cracking open his chest, examining the organ, beating, cavity, left breast, no feelings? Or protecting her to keep them under lock and key, worries, feelings. I never knew the pain of a man. You muted marble, you sexy work of art, deep rumbling in your chest, left breast beating like a drum, dominant son, mother's son, mysterious creature, lion, protector, keeper. Let me delve a little deeper. I want to know your pain. Small of my back, his hand, breasts on my breast, my man, knees near his knees, please, please, pulling him down, bended tree, face buried in his neck, heated breath, eyes wet, sometimes sweat. You take a deep breath and bone of my bone, let me be your cane to help you bear your pain. You have had me now, let me be your flame, lighting a better path from your pain. As now I see we are one and the same. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, thank you. Awesome. Give it up for the first 4 performers. Come on, Beth.
What are you thinking about? Skin so radiant, the light of your hands on you.
Come on, Jeff, let's go. All right, y'all. Really quick, Tiffany, let's get a shot of our performers. Let's go back to them. Let's check in on everybody. All right, y'all. Yeah, everybody's looking good. Y'all, if you're watching right now, you are in for a treat. You are in for a treat. I'm just so thankful for all of these wonderful, wonderful, wonderful poets. And Def is bringing that music.
Def always bringing that music.
All right, let's put it back on Def while we begin to call up our next four.
All right, so next four poets, we're gonna call them up right now. All right, next four poets. I hope y'all ready. Hope y'all ready to do this. So please be on deck. We have Leroy Bean, Willie the Kid, William Thutz, and Ryan Russell. So Leroy, Willie, William, and Ryan on deck. All right, give it up for the next four poets, everyone. Come on, come on.
What's good? This poem is called Poetry Be Like. Poetry be like, here are my demons. And prior to clapping, the crowd lets out a so deep it turns their stomach to sinkhole. Yet calm and professionally, I present them. While my stomach is literally upside down, or perhaps gravity ceased to exist for a moment in there. Either way, why haven't I digested these butterflies yet? And echoes of, well, why are you nervous? Bounce off the walls of mouths who were under the impression that I was beyond anxiety, but I ain't. And truthfully, I'm nervous because this is an execution of self. This is exorcism. Spill demons on stage, written with precision to get surgical as I cut deep and bleed as your sacrificial lamb. It's never just a performance. It's more like a Monsters, Inc. scare simulation as I manifest a magical door out of my metaphors, a gateway to my closet where paranormal of past and present lead to my screams nightmare. To you, it's just a cool scar that all the kids gather around to commend me on my bravery of surviving. But to me, it's still a very fresh wound, yet I pour alcohol on it in front of you to prove that I'm healing, to let you know that it's painful, but this is the process, or else letting a wound sit and fester leads to a fatal infection. And I'm nervous because, well, I'm about to step up there and get completely naked. While you paint your own perspective behind a private canvas, as you sip your wine with the facial expression that's left open to interpretations. And you know I'm sensitive about my shit. I'm nervous because this is me, making a mirror out of you. As I step outside of my body to speak the lessons that I need, and I'm not too sure what the truth will look like unleashed. Thank you.
Come on. I ain't supposed to talk in between every poem, but I appreciated it. Okay, all right. Okay.
Come on.
Hello. So, yeah, I need this poem right now. This poem is called ADHD. ADHD. Absent-minded, antsy, a lot going on, a whole hot mess, all the fuck over the place, absolute chaos, avalanche thoughts reflecting, agitated legs shake as energy becomes all-encompassing, giving way to agonizing overwhelm, accelerated heart drives, over-the-top reactions, anxiety swells in stillness, angst accumulates and accumulates and accumulates until another explosion, another disruption, another outburst, another aggravated face seeks to allocate me to special ed. D. Disaster. Walking disaster, derision and disappointment are daily things. D's and F's adorn my page. Distractions are damning difficulties, setting the stage for decaying hope. Some call it disability, deficiency, disorder. Others call it lack of diligence, lack of discipline, lack of drive. Don't nobody see the try. Don't nobody see the desperate focus in eye. Only drained body from damaging strain. Not deranged determination. Only depleted aftermath. Only despaired spirit broken and damned H. hellish. Hurricane rooms, hysterical fits, heaving lungs, sobbing hard, heightened heartbeat, hopeless behavior, hard to teach, hard to learn, hard to manage, hard to sit still, hard nights, hard head, hazy head, helter skelter, heaping piles of stress. How's the piles of unfinished homework? How's my blood pressure? How's my parents' blood pressure? How's my teacher's blood pressure? High, too high. Maybe feel a little less hyper, maybe feel a little less hyper, maybe be more manageable if less hyper, maybe be more likable if less hyper, maybe be more teachable if less hyper, maybe keep up if less hyper, keep track if less hyper, keep track of things if less hyper, not break things if less hyper, do better if less hyper, memorize and regurgitate better if less hyper, follow instructions better if less hyper, organize and structure better if less hyper, test better if less hyper, blend in the corporate society better if less hyper, maybe if less hyper, maybe if less hyper, maybe if less hyper, bitch may be. Bitch may be, bitch may be, bitch may be, bitch may be a king if less hyper, maybe a CEO if less hyper, but maybe a king now. Maybe a CEO now, just a little hyper. What's hyper anyway? Hyperactive maybe hyperactive, but also hyper powerful, hyper passionate, hyper bold, hyper innovative, hyper empathetic, killing shit and hyper drive, my nigga, and headstrong and hellbent and hard as fuck, bitch. D, different damaging status quo and defiantly defining new norms and dismantling dead systems. Don't think you can stop this. Dedication made it so drive will maintain it. Destructive levels of passion flowing through the river of this body, damn the doubt. Watch me do it. Thank you.
Come on. Thank you. Let's go.
Lee boy. Hey.
Let's hit it with.
Come on. Willie, where you at?
Where am I at? I'm in Culver City.
Okay, cool.
Thank y'all for letting me on this platform. This is called St. Elizabeth. I'm held captive where people come in and out so rapid. Just a curtain separating me, forming connection with other people. But in actuality, we're connected because we're here for the same reason. I've been here for a while, at least it feels like it's been an eternity. This guy would feel like what it was being part of a fraternity, because I can't escape even if I wanted to, no matter how much the fee is. This shit can happen to anyone, no matter what your degree is. Nosy sounds all through the night, feelings of insomnia taking flight. We can hear everything just to be precise. There is the sounds I ever heard before, but days after hearing these sounds, they're shipped off to the morgue. Quarters is Antarctica, but hot as the savannah in the summer. Puppy fuels in my veins so I don't plummet. But the lady next to me is high in the Earth's summit, and the man on the opposite side of me is lower than Earth's in the core. My mental state is getting small and killing me is like Singapore. Because I'm losing myself. I have crazy thoughts. I'm disappearing from myself, having crazy thoughts. I'm alone with no loved ones to check up on me like the movie Home Alone. When that sharp agony hit, I already know. The current events that were approaching, if I just read the newspaper, my lips is dry from dehydration with the texture of sandpaper. My shadow is now a machine that follows me everywhere I go. I'm trapped and can't move, surrounded by mazes of cornfields like a scarecrow. I'm getting a small dose of what prison is like as if I didn't take my medication. These negative sounds overpower my intellect, making no room for meditation. Time is running away from me like a toddler at the store. Each day is the same repetition, and it's a bore. All I do is stay up, doze off, eat, piss, watch TV, eat, piss, stay up, repeat. Wait, what day is it? The days are getting ahead of me. Wait, I think I missed a step. I forgot to sleep, but I can't because I keep hearing the beeping sounds all night long, and white coats tell me everything that I did wrong. My blood is clotting up. I can't breathe. Eric Gardner. This illness attacked my whole body again. I wasn't wearing any armor. Thank you very much.
Yo, William, real quick. I was like, William looked like they from Philly or like some East Coast city. I was like, probably like Baltimore, Maryland or something. And I swear to you, I looked down on the paper and I saw Maryland and I started tripping out. Like I called that. So shout out to you. Shout out to your poem. Shout out for you representing Maryland very well. But yeah,
thank you very much.
Appreciate you for sure.
All right, Ryan, let's go. A DPL veteran, let's bring them in. Let's go.
What up, what up? Hope everybody's doing well. This is something new, so bear with me. It's titled, You Ain't Nothing, Don't Just Accept Anything. Your mental health is everything. There was a anythingness to her, like I could get lost in her, forget it was her, and know the love of a million women while only ever soiling her. And she would let me. Long for me to smear her good name and harm her good health because she's anything and she will take anything and she can be anything but special. And I'll never really know her. Though I'm hard-headed as fuck and I don't know anything. She would do anything to be with me. Funny how that was what pushed me away. She would look for any reason to kiss me, bite me, run her tongue along my teeth. Her mouth was Thanksgiving, and though she was filling, she prepared none of my favorite dishes. It wasn't that Jamaican cooking that really hit the spot. We were in West Virginia, Huntington, when I told her just anything wouldn't cut it anymore. It was a dull blade, rusty, sliding out of his handle, but with enough elbow grease, even a dull blade would get the job done eventually. She said, and I quote, "Kiss my black ass. I just ain't anything." I rubbed my temple, closed my eyes, leaned my head against the passenger side window as she drove aimlessly, too fast for me to jump out, too slow for me to ignore this argument forever. If I'm anything, you ain't shit, you ain't nothing. Nothing ass, dull ass, crusty ass, rusty ass nigga. See if I ever let you slide in this again. How's that for cutting deep? Can you handle that? I didn't say shit. You can't argue with anything. She wasn't wrong though, and if she's anything, I'm nothing. I want nothing, I feel nothing, because all of my life I've been told I deserve nothing. And on that summer day in Koreatown, I found out what a deep cut was. I stopped short of killing myself, maybe because I didn't want to die, but mostly because I was in shock. Shock that nothing could bleed, that nothing could cry and shake and breathe so heavy and still feel breathless. And I always thought nothing was black, empty, endless, like an abyss, but nothing is red. And it's thick and it smells like rancid meat and it tastes like iron and you can drown in it if you aren't careful, or maybe that's what you want. The first thing you've wanted in a long existence of nothing, and I'm tired of being nothing. Yet I can't stand for just anything. Please, God Almighty, I want to survive if you aren't my everything. Come back to me. No way, you're standing still. I need only to go back to the beginning. And no matter how far I stray, I can hear you now. You can't have just anything until you believe you're more than nothing. Your mental health is everything. Thank you.
Wow, thank you. Thank you, Ryan.
Come on, just thank you. Oh, everybody been killing it.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling so good. Let's check in with Jeff. See how they feeling. Let's go.
How a breezy Sunday afternoon.
We about to skip our features.
Films in July with you.
I don't know. That's my favorite song of 2021.
Say it again?
That's my favorite song of 2021. It's called Fellas.
Oh, come on, blast that. Give us good 30 seconds. Come on.
Here we go. Hold up.
Spending less time worrying and more time we count in the love. More time we count in the love. And I'm so thankful for that first. I'm thankful for the love I share
That's the joint.
Come on. Come on, Dad.
Yeah, it's called Fellowship, Serpent with Feet. That joint, I don't know. Like, first time I heard it, I just had to get up and just dance, just to kind of remember that it's as simple as that, you know? It's just like being thankful for your friends. Cause like tapping in with your friends right now is like a very highly intentional thing. There is nothing casual about friendship right now. So yeah, I wanted to play that and run that and just remember, you know.
And I want to just say, you know, if everybody on here watching and also our performers inside of our Zoom, please come visit us, because when I tell you what Def does in our space and for us and for our space is nothing short of magical. Mm-hmm. And so I want to say just a big thank you, like a huge thank you for what you bring and the energy that you bring always to us. So please, please, please give it up for Def one more time. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, so with that being said, and I also want to just, you know, toast. I want to toast to my sis here before we bring up our features, because our features is about to shut it down. I really fucks with you. I just fucks with you so hard. Like,
I fucks with you.
Like,
I'm not even exaggerating.
Like, you from Camden.
What you know about Camden though?
Nothing. I'm from South Central. I know a little something about that. But when you came to LA, I was like, wait a minute, like who is this force? Like, hold up, the hair, like everything wrapped up. You came in like just,
I don't even know why y'all talk to me. I'll be quiet. I don't talk to nobody. But I appreciate y'all. Y'all showed me a lot of love.
And we are just so thankful to have you. And you got hubby Cuban in the space with us too. And you know, DPL is thriving and beautiful because of y'all. And I just want to give you your flowers.
That's all. I didn't expect that just now. We ain't practiced that, I swear.
I know. You know, we gotta give. Again, my mother said this. You know, we gotta give each other our flowers while we can still smell them, because I can't when I'm gone. Mm-hmm. And I think that is the message, you know, for us. So we are celebrating life, love, sisterhood, you know, just resilience, blackness, everything. You know what I mean? Yes. So just shout out to everybody who is with us tonight. And we just thank you for being here. So cheers. I want to toast to you. I just want to toast to you. And if y'all are with us, Tiffany, if you can, like, you know, just go give us a full shot of our performers again one more time. Because we got to be in space with them.
I don't drink anything out of a fancy cup.
Yes, please get our full shot of them. So cheers to you. Cheers to our performers and our features and just everyone holding space with us tonight. We just appreciate you. We love you. And we hope that this night is going to be inspiring for you to get up on Wednesday and just walk in your power.
That's real.
That's it.
Thank y'all so much for being here.
All right. Okay. You ready?
I'm ready for our features.
I know. Okay. So without further ado, I can go on and on and on. I ain't got all day. But when I heard the voices of these two artists, I said, oh, that's God. Okay, that's God. I came across, I was watching NPR Tiny Desk while we were going through something that day. And I said, you know what? Because, you know, the pandemic is so crazy. And I said, yo, so I'm just going to like have a concert in our house. And so Alicia Keys had an NPR Tiny Desk concert. And I remember the whole show, and the instant the camera zoomed in on these artists, I was like, who is
it was on a Tiny Desk?
In NPR Tiny
I watched the Tiny Desk.
NPR, Alicia Keys Tiny Desk. When I tell you, no, the spirit like shook me. That like just singing, taking up space, being beautiful, being bold, being unapologetic, just being talented. And you know, you got that kind of soul, that music that just get into your bones, you know, like give you the chills when you feel it and when you hear it. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I gotta know who they are. So I went to their pages, I just followed all the music, downloaded the music, all the songs. I'm like, these artists on America's Got Talent, everything, like these are superstars. Okay, we are in the presence of greatness.
I'm ready.
So I want to tell you that our features, Rye and Whitney, are a husband and wife duo from Illinois. They are performers, songwriters, producers, actors, let's go, teachers, and speakers.
They talented.
Come on. Like, how are you gonna be beautiful, talented, and Black?
And together.
Like that? Oh! They have had the opportunity to travel the world as supporting vocalists for Alicia Keys, for Common, Ed Sheeran, Estelle, and they do it side by side. Wow. Through their company, His and Her Entertainment, they got their own business.
That ain't nothing but God.
They train and cultivate artists that give back. Oh my goodness, we're not worthy. They give back and they cultivate artists and creators for various opportunities, including sessions on vocal and artist development. So if y'all want to get any vocalists out there, musicians, if y'all want to get, y'all shit together and step it up and let's go and learn to be mentored and be nurtured and be fed, I want you to follow these artists and really connect with them in their services. Okay, so they have all these sessions on vocal and artist development, as well as sessions on how to work with your spouse. Because you work with your spouse.
I do.
And you teach your spouse.
I do.
And I was like, I gotta bring them in because like the Alicia Cuban thing, the right way, I was like, these are perfect artists. And so, that's hard to do sometimes. And I don't, I had no experience with that with my single ass. But what I'm trying to say is it's beautiful to see that. So their new single, Get Well Soon, inspired by the pandemic and everything that's been happening, is out everywhere. I want you to follow Ryan Whitney on Twitter.
I'm about to follow them right now on my
Instagram,
Android.
YouTube, Tidal, Apple Music, Spotify, and you can find them everywhere. We are so happy and so honored to bring in our artists, Rye and Whitney. Everybody just give it up silently, drop it into the comments.
That was good.
Drop it into the comments and everything.
Thank you.
Hey.
Thank you, Jasmine. Jasmine, we're going to take you everywhere because that was amazing.
That was amazing.
Hey, beautiful people.
Listen, we are just so honored. We're so honored to be here with you to share space. And, I sent it to my sister in crime right here. I was like, they said yes. What do you think about that? I was just like, so yeah, we're just excited. Thank you.
We appreciate you guys for inviting us into this special space. I mean, the work that we've heard tonight has been amazing. And if y'all cool with it, we're just going to get right into it.
Yes, we are. Please take it away.
It's amazing. The vibe tonight has been all kind of connected, like my brother said. And so we're thankful for friends. We're thankful for friendship. We need all the thankful people.
Put some praying emojis up if you are grateful, if you're thankful to be alive.
Every morning when I wake, I thank Him for the breath I freely take. And He never overtaxes me. All He asks is sincerity. And yes, He is my closest friend. Sticks by me through thick and through thin. And I'll give Him praise and all the glory, 'cause He's been so kind and sweet. And I want to thank Him for all He's done for me. Whoa, thank Him for all He's done for me. Every morning when I wake, I thank Him for the breath I freely take. And He never overtaxes me. All He asks is sincerity. And I want to thank Him for all He's done for me. Down. Thank Him for all He's done for me. Now when I lay me down to sleep, surely I know that He's keeping me. And He will never ever leave my
my side. Oh, under his wings is where I'll abide. Although I don't always give him my best, he's never shorted his faithfulness. And that's why I'll never let a day get away without giving him glory and praise. And I wanna thank him for all he's done for me. Ooh, thank him for all he's done for me. Thank him for all he's done for me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank him for all he's done for me. Thankful people.
Praying emojis up. Thankful people.
Thankful for friends.
Thankful for family.
Thank you for the Poetry Lounge.
Thank you for Black excellence. Thank you for thank you for community.
Yeah, man. And I hopefully you're thankful to be alive and there's a smile on your face. During our sound check, Jasmine kindly let us know that she would like for us to sing a specific song that she heard us sing before. So
we want to see some smiling emojis up now. Show a little gratitude on your face.
You feel better when you smile.
Yeah.
You look better when you smile.
Smiling is healing.
Smile, though your heart is aching.
Smile, even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by if you smile through your fear and sorrow.
Smile, and maybe tomorrow you'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. All right. Yeah, thank y'all so much.
Hey.
So we smiling because we're alive. We have purpose. We have an opportunity to share the gifts that God has given us.
And even through all of the challenges that we've all gone through, even as a culture, we still have the opportunity to be grateful to be ourselves.
That's right.
Regardless of how people try to tear us down, how they try to talk about us, how they try to fight us, how they literally kill us. The ones that are still alive, we're still alive because there's more to come. There's more for us.
That's right.
And it's more for us to be ourselves.
The name of this song is Be Yourself. If y'all was here, I would ask you to sing with me. But since y'all not, I'm going to ask you to type. So just type this. Type, just be yourself. Actually, you can sing too if you want.
Just be yourself.
Yeah. Just be yourself.
Hey. Just be yourself.
Hey.
Da 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 da. There's so many people that need what you have. Hey, so just be yourself. Don't try to be nobody else. Hey, there's so many people that need what you have. So just be yourself. Don't try to be nobody else. So just be yourself. Cause somebody needs you, yeah. So just be yourself. Cause they're waiting for you, yeah. So just be yourself. Don't try to be nobody else, yeah. Just be yourself. Don't try to be nobody else, yeah. Oh, da 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 da. Don't try to be nobody else, just be yourself. Da 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 da. Don't try to be nobody else, just be yourself. Cause somebody needs you, yeah. So just be yourself. Cause they're waiting for you, yeah. Just be yourself. Don't try to be nobody else, yeah. Just be yourself. Don't try to be nobody else, hey. So just be yourself. Cause somebody needs you, yeah. So just be yourself. Cause they're waiting for you, yeah. So just be yourself. Don't try to be nobody. Don't try to be nobody else. Just be yourself. Just be yourself. Don't try to be nobody else.
Y'all sing it with us even though we can't hear you.
Just be yourself, yeah. Cause somebody needs you, yeah. So just be yourself. Cause they're waiting for you, yeah. Just be yourself. Don't try to be nobody else, yeah. Just be yourself. Don't try to be nobody else.
All right.
Put a 1 in the chat because there's only one you.
That's right.
No one can be you like you. Put those ones up if you are embracing yourself unapologetically tonight and forevermore.
Yeah. All the ones.
All the ones.
All the ones. Even with the flaws, even with the areas that can be developed, starting with who you are is the right place to start. So
yes.
Can we do one more song for y'all? One more song?
One more.
Okay. Now this was tricky because we're gonna stand up for this one and we're gonna ask y'all to do the same thing.
Actually, we need y'all to dance on this, okay?
Because it is part of our culture too, right? The name of the song is No Worries, Step Clap. And it's a song about perseverance. It's a song about getting through things, and we know what that is like. And there's a victory dance to it called the Step Clap that we want to teach to y'all real fast. So the people on Twitch and YouTube, we're not going to be able to see y'all, but the people on Zoom, we can see you, okay? We want you to get up out your seat.
I'm going to show y'all this victory dance real quick.
All right.
So we're going to start to the right like this. We're going right, left, A, right, left.
Let me see you do it right.
A,
left.
A,
A.
Except
it's twice as fast. Here we go.
It's going
right, left, right. That's right.
All right. The next step, you're going to put your right foot forward and back, left foot, forward and back, right foot, forward and back, left foot, forward and
but it's
back.
Twice as fast. Come on.
So we're going to stay there. The right foot is forward. Now we're going to lean and back, forward, lean and back. But it's twice as fast. Here we go. We go A, ah, oh, A, ah. All right. And we're going to step in plates.
Right, left, right.
And we're going to go back to this right foot forward and back just like this. Ooh, A. All right?
Now,
that's it.
Real simple. I know all of y'all got it perfectly. If you don't have it, all you got to do is just put your feet up and put them down. All right?
Hey.
So we like to get into this. You ready?
Yeah, let's get it.
Let's go. Yeah. Repeat after me. Let me hear you say yeah.
We trusting y'all to sing it. Say yeah.
Say oh I.
Hey.
The first verse says, you've been fighting, fight on. Listen. You've been trying. Keep on.
Keep on.
Don't you let them dim your light.
Don't you let them dim.
Oh no. Shine on through the night. And we say, no worries, we'll get through it all. Hey, 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 oh, no worries, we'll get through it all. Oh, hey, so come on and just step, 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 clap, step, clap, step, clap, step, clap, step, 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 clap, step, clap, step, clap. Talk to him, baby. Come on.
You've been fighting, keep going. And you've been low, so you can go higher, higher. Don't rush yourself, embrace the preparation. Yeah, yeah. Let them talk, they don't know how great you are. Hey, no worries, we'll get through it all. All you gotta do is step, 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 step back. Step back, step back, step back, step, 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 step back, step back, step back.
Hey, you cried your last cry.
Cried your last cry.
Wipe away the tears.
Wipe away the tears.
Things are getting better.
Things are getting better.
No more worries, no more fear.
No more worries, no more fear.
You cried your last cry.
You cried your last cry.
Now wipe away the tears.
Wipe away the tears.
Things are getting better.
Things are getting better.
No more worries, no more fear. Break it down, say no more worries, no more fear.
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 You don't have to worry, no.
You don't have to worry,
no. No worries. Hey,
no worries. We'll get through it all.
Oh.
No worries, we'll get through it all.
Hey, can y'all type that in the comments? Yeah.
No worries, we'll get through it all.
Yes, we will.
Yes, you can. We'll get through it all.
Hey, all you gotta do is step, 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 clap, step, clap, step, clap, step, clap, step,
step, step, step, step, step, step, step, step, step, clap, step, clap.
All you gotta do is step, 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 clap,
you got it.
step, clap,
you better,
step, clap,
you got
step, clap, say hey.
Step, 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 clap, step.
Everybody put your hands in the air, let's go, come on.
Hey,
let's go, come on.
Hey,
let's go, come on.
Hey,
everybody put your hands in the air, let's go, come on.
Let me see those hand emojis.
Come on.
Let me see those hand emojis.
Come on.
Let me see those hand emojis.
Everybody put your hands in the air.
Hey.
Everybody put your hands in the air.
Let me see those hand emojis.
Come on.
Let me see those hand emojis.
Come on.
Let me see those hand emojis.
All you gotta do is step, 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 clap, step, clap, step, clap, step, clap, say
step, 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 clap, step, clap.
No worries, we'll get through everything, everything.
everything. No worries, we'll get through everything. 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 Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Thank y'all.
Thank you so
We
much.
love y'all. Keep stepping.
Keep going.
Keep moving.
Keep moving.
Keep going.
We'll get through it
We'll
all.
get through it all.
We'll get through it
We'll
all.
get through it all.
Stronger than before.
Yeah.
We'll get through it all. Stronger than before.
Better than before.
We'll get through it all.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Stronger than before.
Better than before.
We'll get through it all.
Yes, we will.
Yes, we will.
Yes, we will.
Smile through it all.
Yes, we will.
Smile through it all.
Be yourself.
Be yourself.
Just be thankful.
Just be thankful. For
Thank
your
y'all.
friends, for your family, community, for joy, for love, for peace, for everybody. Yeah, yeah. All right, we love y'all.
We'll get through it all. Love y'all.
Yes.
Come on!
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Am I worthy?
I don't know if we are.
I think
don't
I
know.
am, but like, that was amazing.
Yeah.
Bravo. Thank y'all. So, first of
Thank
all,
you.
if I could do that on the screen via the screen, imagine how we would feel. Thank y'all so very much. I feel
Thank you.
It's our pleasure. Thank you so much for having us, man.
So beautiful. Okay,
Okay,
so
real quick.
yeah, we got our questions because okay, so the
Good
first one I want to know is who are the Black artists that you are inspired by? Who inspires your work?
You go first.
Whitney Houston, Aretha Franklin, James Brown.
I would say Nat King Cole, then Marvin Gaye, then Stevie Wonder.
More so artistry and vocal. I don't know if our music exactly sounds like them, but artistry and vocally is who we are inspired by.
For sure.
Nice. The work ethic, the just everything.
Yeah.
The legacy.
amazing artists. Thank y'all. Oh,
No, I just want to know, like, how, how did, this is a little bonus. I know we didn't practice this. How did this passion find you? Just kind of telling off with our last question. How did this passion find you? How did you know that you were destined for this thing?
I mean, like many of us, I started singing in church. My mom was a choir director, right? So even if it wasn't a passion, it was going to become some form of fashion, something that I was used to. But there was promise from my mom's perspective at a very young age, and I just continued to cultivate it. And then I began to learn how powerful music really is and the actual responsibility of being a psalmist, of being somebody who creates music. And it's a very weighty, heavy, just like being a poet, right? We're literally scribing the times that we're in. So once I began to understand the depth of it, it became more than just something fun to do. I realized it was a vehicle that God would allow me to use to share my story and help people.
Yeah, I think we both realized that God, he used singing as a vehicle for us to heal and to encourage and to inspire and to do the deeper work. So it was like he put us in that environment growing up, because I too, my mom was also my choir director. And so it wasn't anything that was forced upon us. It was just a culture that was around us, and it was something innately we were gifted to do. But again, as growing and developing as adults, we realized that there was much more weight to it. And so we are embracing it together and carrying that together.
Awesome. And then the last question, which is the question we asked all of the opening performers, is what legacy do you want to leave behind?
I want to leave a legacy that people read about and that is used in schools for leaders, for teamwork. I want to be one of the amazing examples for marriages and for teamwork, for counselors, for teachers, for entertainers. I want to have schools. I want schools to have books and videos and stuff written about us that is like, okay, this is how you can do this and be sufficient at what you do. And even a great example of
balance and unapologetically being yourself.
Yeah.
She took my legacy. I was gonna say, I was gonna say, just to leave an example of a black man who loves God, learning to love himself, learning to love his wife, and learning to love everybody else in that order.
Wow. Wow. Come on. I got one more. What do you love about our culture, Black culture? What do you love about it?
Go for it.
Go ahead, babe.
Our culture is so diverse.
Oh my God.
That was yours. I got you back. Our culture is so diverse. The many layers of who we are, the different stories that contribute to our collective story. There's not many. I mean, there's not much that we cannot do. Maybe nothing that we cannot do. We can do everything, and so that power that is innately within us, I think that's extraordinary.
Yes. Yes.
Feel it. Thank y'all.
Oh my
Thank y'all so much.
Oh my goodness. I am so full right now. I've already, I cannot wait to post this everywhere on our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, everybody. eHarmony, farmersonly.com, Black Panther, everybody. I'm gonna post this. Okay. Please tell us, what's next for you? Where can we find you? Where can we support you? Because we are literally talking to a legacy right now. Like history is being made. So I'm just so honored. So please tell us where we can keep up with you.
Well, we have a page, Ryan Whitney. That's RAIIANDWHITNEY. And that's on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. And if you add a .com, you're at the website.
So follow us there, and we'll be posting about everything that we're doing. A lot of projects in the works that we, just thank God for the opportunity to use the gifts that he's given us and to be able to share it with people like y'all. Like, this is amazing.
We thank you for your time, your dedication to your art, and we cannot wait to have you as our guest in person one day. We just thank you so much.
Thank y'all. Much love, everybody.
Much love to everybody that has already performed and the people that are getting ready to.
Yes, thank you so much. All right, Tiffany, let's get back to our performers. Please, let's get another full shot of all of our wonderful open micers who are about to close us up. They're about to bring us home. They're about to bring us home. I mean, so beautiful. So just, it's inspiring to see that. You know what I mean? It's inspiring to see the beauty, the love, the talent.
And they're obviously very dedicated. Like, whenever you look that good,
how you gonna look good?
Like, the voices already spoke for themselves. The energy already spoke, but they also just showed up like, yes, we're ready to do this. And that means a whole lot, because there's days I'm like, y'all gonna get me with my regular tee and my pajamas. And maybe I'll put some lipstick on, maybe not, So that was really inspiring for sure.
So beautiful. So beautiful. All right. So Def, what you got for us? Can you give us 30 seconds of something just beautiful before we get into our second half performers? Because we know that they're about to shut us down, y'all. We have a few performers left. We thank you for tuning in with us tonight. This is a special event for us, Black History. This is a Black-led organization. The Poetry Lounge is led by Black people, and we just thank you so much for your solidarity, for seeing us, for being with us. And we just aim to bring you the best, the beautiful, the most heartfelt talent every single week. So just thank you. So Dev, we're gonna
You only call me when you need something. I need to be free. Time to spread my wings. I don't like beaches. All that nonsense, gonna get back with ya. Don't got time for snitches. You're pulling me down, but you was my sister. My strings propagate through space and time, here and there at the same time. In dimensions and base of rhyme, you ain't gotta be mad. Look deep and go higher when you climb. But stay out of my path, but stay out of my flight path. Never feeling lonely, only gliding, flying. Always being constantly reminded. Time is running up and we should love, sucker. This is mine, don't miss that. It's mine, don't I see you can't tell. This is my time, don't waste it up. This is my land, not for sale.
sure, for sure. Thank you so much, Def. Also, I'm trying to figure out your talent in not only being an amazing DJ, but typing things on the screen and DJing at the same time. I don't know how you do it. Y'all, we're gonna bring up the next 5 performers, and then we got a few after that, and then we're closing out the night. Thank y'all so much for kicking it with us. Thank you, Def. Thank you. Oh my gosh, the features. I'm still so high in the best way off the features. So next 5 poets, please, you are on deck. Let's give it up for Carrie, Kinlaw, Jaden, Lyrically Aware, Denise Washington, and Bree Kane. So we have Carrie, Jaden, Lyrically, Denise, and Bree Kane. Give it up for the next 5 poets.
Come on, y'all, bring us home. Let's go. Let's get that energy. Let's go.
Boom. Y'all can hear me? Y'all can hear me?
Yes, we got.
All right, great. All right, this piece is called By Any Means. And of course, this is an ode to Malcolm X, or L. Malik Hafez. All right, here we go. By Any Means. On February 21st, 1965, Malcolm was shot. He died in a hail of bullets within air shots of his family, surrounded by friends, foes, informants, conspiracy, controversy, complications, enemies conveniently, inconspicuously infiltrated by FBI, NYPD. Within hours of his death, they removed his body, cleaned his blood, turned over the crime scene as a busboy or hostess with a table for a party of 4. Hours later, his crime scene became a dance floor. When he left the nation, some likened him to a Benedict Arnold, traitor, Judas. He was none of those. He was Malcolm X, born Malcolm Little, son, brother, half-brother, husband to Betty Saunders, father of 6, brother minister El Haj Malik El Shabbat, Afro-American. Mr. Ostrowski, his 8th grade teacher, deemed him good with his hands, regulated him to carpenter under the guise of realistic aspirations of a Negro. I guess he took that literal. That made him founder of Muslim Mosque Incorporated and the Organization of Afro-American Unity. He met King one time, stood for self-defense. He didn't believe in a nonviolent approach. He supported Black nationalism. He was neither Democrat, nor Republican, nor conservative, nor liberal. Both sold us out. They'll both eat you. He believed in keeping the dollar in our communities, stood for justice, and no matter who told it, he meant exactly by any means. If not now, when? If not me, then who? Many get stuck with this notion of Uncle Tom's handkerchief heads, those that dilly-dally and pussyfoot compromise the state of the Negro. For years, I struggled with his concepts taught from teachers inept, inequipped, privileged, trying to surmise his man in one sitting, pitting him against Martin, who was a little easy for them to swallow. He was too big for lesson plans, cannot fit within the confines of a month, too brutally honest, blunt, mince no words, absurd, street hustler, Detroit red, with a reddish tinge, converted in a prison bed, memorized the dictionary, rose within the ranks, gave all thanks to Honorable Muhammad, formidable, witty, radical, took a sabbatical when he could no longer stomach the nation's political stance, the possibility of the off chance of paternity suits, possibility declaring JFK's assassination was chicken coming home to roost. Gone were the days of conk, self-hate, white man's poison, white women, pork, drugs, his slave name, alcohol. Here were the days of uprightness. His high moral character who neither drank nor smoked or gave a damn what others would think. J. Edgar Hoover, his henchmen were critical linchpins, co-conspirators, antagonizers. We may never know why they feared the rise of the Black Messiah, why they stood idly by, what part they played in his assassination, why the piss-poor investigation, why they rather us believe this and place the sole blame on the nation, why 2 Black men took the fall, were never exonerated, why teachers teach us he should be hated, why his significance cannot be debated. Black Lives Matter, the civil rights movement stand on his shoulders as he brought truth to bear in Black power. His break from the nation, his Hajj, his move to Sunniism proved enlightening. His challenge to white supremacy was absolutely frightening. 55 years later, we stand at the door of truth once again, waiting for America to deliver on their promises. and to own their truth regarding their violence. In peace.
Come on, let's go. All right, come on through, Jaden.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Cool. Okay. I have to preface this by saying my name is Jaden, and preface this poem by saying that I'm trans. So I had a Black girlhood, and that Black girlhood informs how I move through the world now as a Black man. So this is called Thoughts on Becoming a Black Man so far. 1. When I told him of my journey through gender, he warned, "Don't be a faggot ass nigga, fam." What he meant was, there ain't no space for soft in your manhood. Don't let all that magic hinge in the sway of your hips. Hollow out the holy femme of you, a divine womb death, a bloodletting of all of the woman in you. They took everything from us, made sport of our burning bodies. Be hard. Be stone in all your blackness. Take refuge in the deep thick of your melanin. Maybe you will bleed less when they try to kill you, because they will try to kill you. 2. Fear used to be hot combs and relaxers, burnt ear tips on school picture day, when combs became weapons in mothers' hands, the unkinking of unruly coils, the quest for a more tameable beauty, uncrossed ankles in a skirt, the curves of this body as invitation, too many men with too many wandering hands. Childhood lessons like blackened knees and learning how to swallow now. Fear is sirens and handcuffs and badges and guns and white folks who miss lynching as pastime and righteous defenders of bathrooms. And is my voice too high? And what gender do they see right now? And is my music too loud, as if they could atrophy the boom cat brilliance of my blackness? And are there enough people around just in case? And if they see me in a tie, well, they know I'm one of the good ones, and almost believing that goodness means survival and worth placed on bodies based on genitals and melanin, and pussy is proof of woman and therefore invitation, and black is proof of threat, of brute, of breakable, of nigger, of something less than human, of the kinds of bodies branches beg for the weight of the kinds of lives that aren't supposed to matter. 3. Every day that I wake up, Black, trans, and breathing is a miracle. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jen. Come on. Wow.
How's everybody doing? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Me? Oh. Yes. Okay. I feel like I heard someone say yes. So. I'm gonna do music. Is the volume to like my octave? Okay. Sometimes my mind's on some dark shit, looking in the mirror, then I slit my wrist, my neck, from ear to ear, blue turns to red, it's clear. My head holds a mind that's divine, get lost in space and time. So space, I get lost in, my mind runs at a pace of its own, exhausting, it won't leave me alone. Speeding down the highway, now I'm going different directions at all times. I'm cool. Red, blue, should I take the pill? I don't know what to do. Fuck, take 2 each. It's cool. Going, motherfucking crazy. Going, motherfucking crazy. I don't know what's going on. 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 Time runs, these moments go continuously, not consistently. Things keep changing, increasing me repeatedly. Recently, began to find peace in me, releasing me, in or out or beast in me. I'm ready for a feast. I'm cleaning my plate, won't leave a trace. Can't describe time, day, or place. Won't have shit to build the case. Rhyme or reason, motive none. I'm free, that's why I'm leaving. Better run, tricks up my sleeve, got a ton. Bodies on the ground, they didn't make a sound. I try to smoke. Extermination by asphyxiation. Really, I'm just trying to chill. Shouldn't have took the pill. Going. Motherfucking going. Motherfucking crazy. I don't know what's going on. 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 Crazy. That's that joint.
Come on, it's the
Cool.
Let's go, Denise. Hold on, we can't hear you.
Okay, can you hear me now? Okay. Okay, this piece is called Behind Every. Behind every sentence is a paragraph. Behind every word is a book. Behind every Black person is a human story, full of the life you took. Behind every flag is a nation, and this one nation a start, to dream, to be free, to flee tyranny, but for others the same notion a not. For this nation of three was for two not so free, stolen land, stolen people, it's true. And this nation became a non-nation that day, whose ideas no longer red, white, and blue. George Floyd was his name, a Black man the same, a truck driver, a security guard too, a son, a father, a grandfather, a brother, a working family man, not one job, but two. A man that we see, that we hear, that we touch is a real life, a red-blooded human being with dreams for his little girl. A girl dad was his world, watching her grow up, taking her to a game he won't be doing. Behind every perp is a human who works. Behind every criminal is a life that is critical. Behind every thug is a human we hug. All alive, all have people, life has meaning. Whether they scream, whether they talk, whether they run, whether they walk, these are real men, real lives, and beings. Like when white families make mistakes, we want ours to live too. Perfect men God did not make, these are humans. You see, a human component is sometimes things don't go right. We argue, we fight, we freeze, we take flight. These are the exact same thing others do as well, but others get to live when cops see white. Listen, not perfect, mistakes, wrong choices, wrong place are all part of the human experience. Without attempts, without decisions, without choices, without movement, let's face it, we would all be Jesus. And who would he come to save? Himself? Everyone would be angels. So if humans are human, it comes with non-perfection. It comes with mistakes, even defiance. It comes with disagreement, with questioning authority, with challenging authority, even non-compliance. Run, walk, or talk, hop a fence, take a car out of park, but humans shouldn't have to die for it. Let's be real. No one wants to go to jail, get in a police car, or be with cops, so a reaction is natural. But you don't take a life for it. You don't take a life for it. It's human reactions. It literally comes with your job, but you don't kill for it. All the movies that have been made where the cops give a chase and the guy gets away, it's hilarious. But the exact same behavior in Black skin when they shoot to kill is just murderous. All talk Black, but only die if Black. All talk shit, but the white ones live. It's the exact same behavior, but two different responses. America, wake up. You see with your own eyes. For cops, this is not the same country. This is not red, white, or blue. Not us, the US, but me or you. And I have to stop there just to cut it off. but there's more to it. You can check it out on my page at Denise L. Washington on Instagram. But thank you for the opportunity.
Come on now, let's go.
Come on, Denise.
All right, Bree.
Speaking on the Black man tonight, this piece is entitled The Prototype. Thank you. My shirt is new. Anyway, okay. I'm nothing like the type he's used to, the type to undeservingly earn your trust and use you, to leave fake impressions on your heart then bruise you, to tell superficial truths make you misconstrue them and confuse you. I will not magnify your strength and subdue you. I will not pacify your pains, but when necessary, I will soothe you. I'd rather fill you with my light and passion until they protrude you, until you mistake my words for your conscience and let them move you, to inspire, to be higher. The dire need to uproot you, and may you be forever changed, elevated and infuse you with all the tools you need to be greater than your wildest dreams could ever ensue. You need to be challenged, and I'll peruse you until I can successfully make you see yourself the way I view you. Black man, you are everything. Even when this world tries to hold you down, know and understand there's a woman who holds you down, and on your head there's a crown. Act like it. Everything you do reflects how you feel about yourself, and it's time to start feeling better. And baby, I got the thread for whatever you can't seem to hold together. Even when this world doesn't, I love you. In return, I just want your love back. I especially love the fact that your skin is chocolate extract with no additives. The only addition you need is me. And I will happily remind you when you fail to believe that you are the solace and not the grief. You are the obvious and the mystique. You are power and not the weak. You are above and not beneath. Black man, respectful Black man, strong Black man, intelligent Black man, fine Black man, God's Black man, young Black man. You are everything. Thank you.
Yes. Let me know when I can get that t-shirt.
I'll send you the information.
You. And I love the ode to, you know, our Black men. So, you know what I mean? Like, it's beautiful.
Yes, yes. Awesome. All right. Cool. Yo, poets. Y'all been doing a thing. It's been so much love. It's also dope because I'm kicking it right next to my sis. You feel me? But like the energy has been live. If y'all feel anything different, please let us know. But I feel like it's been really dope energy and just amazing poems. So many diverse poems about a lot of overlapping things, but just coming from y'all, your voices and your perspectives. Like, just thank you so very much for showing up and kicking it with us on a late night. Coming from someone from the East Coast, I know how late it is right now. I know how it feels, and I feel like the West Coast is vibing on another hour. And the fact that y'all are kicking it with us from all over the world just means so much. So we have 4 more poets left. And anything else we're gonna say before we get into the last?
You know, I'm just so full. Like every single performer has brought it. You know, just from the beginning to our very last, everybody's energy and story is so amazing. And I'm just so grateful for all of our open micers for just, you know, wherever they are, they're here sharing their stories, you know, sharing their gifts. And I'm just honored to be in their presence. So we just thank y'all. And I really want to kind of just do a little bitty exclusive type thing real fast for our audience, especially for when we post this. You know, you guys can't see us on the back end of the Zoom that Tiffany from the Greenway.
Yo, real quick.
But
you shouted me out, but real quick, if y'all got just 30 seconds, can I shout out Jazz? Because I can say all types of shit about Jazz in general, about like how amazing she is. But she has been simultaneously like helping to make this happen tonight on another laptop. Like we've been doing so many things back and forth. She's been really putting in work on top of us hosting. Like, I don't know how much y'all know how much goes into hosting. It's not just showing up and talking and introducing someone. If you really want to be a great host, it's a lot that goes into it. And to do that on top of like logistics and technology, like shout out to you, because I don't have the energy. I'll make the energy if I need to, but I don't have it. And Jazz has been doing it right here, and I'm looking over here like,
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Shout out to you.
And you know we could not have done this without Tiffany from the Greenway. So we got to shout Tiffany out right now. just always on board on deck. You can't see her, but I'm trying to tell you, thank you so much, Tiffany. But I was gonna say, on our back end here, where we're controlling, all of our performers are in together in the Zoom, and the love that is happening within the chat, it's just so beautiful. Everybody's supporting each other. Everybody is, dropping lines. And I hope that you are doing the same within our YouTube and Twitch accounts as well, because, the love that is being shown and poured out here is just so beautiful. And I just love watching and reading it. So, with that being said, I am happy to go on to our last performers. We're going to close us out. I feel so good about these last four. Like, I'm just ready. I'm going to
let you call them up because I'm eating my peanut butter jelly sandwich from like 2 hours ago. Y'all ever let a peanut butter and jelly sandwich get hard? It's kind of good. It's like it has a different personality to it. So here we go.
Okay, so look, who we have up next closing us out, and then we're going to kick it back off. Just one last shot of all our performers in depth. We have Angelina coming out from Michigan. Hey. Oh, graced the stage last week. Amazing. We have Jolie coming out of California. Let's go, Jolie. We got Whitney Williams coming out of Ohio. Okay, hey. Ohio. I mean, it's 1:00 out there. Just thank you so much for holding on. And who's going to close us out? We have Poetry Live coming out of Texas. Come on.
Hey, come on, Texas.
On deck, I have Jolie. Right now, we're going to bring up Angelina. Come on, love. Give it to us and let's bring us home. Bring us home.
Hi guys, I go by Angela Rook. I'm a writer, poet, comedian, and I got with me my homegirl.
Hey y'all, I'm Nia Killer, artist, doula, and all of its like many forms. We both are from the Midwest, but we out here in Maryland right now, living it up.
Yeah, and this is a poem we wrote in January. It's the second part of it. I hope y'all enjoy it. Knee, tuck and roll up the tree. I inhale with hopes of it numbing me. Still, it would be dumb for me to let anything stop the mission. Keep passing was ammunition. I got a passion to succeed. That's my ultimate conviction. I won't let another minute go wasted. We spending less nights wasted, more nights planning how we gonna make it. Raising queens off love and open communication. That's the basis. Whatever the future holds, we gonna face it head on. No energy for negative Nancy's delivering bullshit messages, so I keep my red on. Tough exterior, but I promise I'm hella chill. Gotta say that, just in case I'm read wrong. We spreading light over here, shining, but not in the sense of red rum. Divine feminine forms, masculine energy on handsome. We putting in work, coming for everything and then some.
Now prayer, that's a big one. How I talk to a real one. Sit at my altar, burn some sage, pull a card, expand the vision. Energetic fields surrounding me, elevating the divine in me. Affirmations, manifestations, everything that I was meant to be. There was a time full of secrecy, a time where physical intimacy was all that I thought I had for someone to get to know me, a time where anger resided in me, a time I couldn't grasp identity, changed my name, reborn I became, the old me died when I was preteen, searching for love in all the wrong places, taken advantage by all type of faces, said I was pure, said I was mature, then left me in dirt, left no sign of traces. Daddy left me when I was so young. Before my journey to love had begun, mom's trauma imprinted could not be rescinded, umbilical fed, but not what intended. Best part now is we can reflect. Talk about parenting, how we protect our wounds, defenses, and how we project. I'ma go hard so mom won't forget. All that I gave from here to the grave, her path is hers. She chose me to pave. Pass me the torch, I'm running this race. Tribe on fire and moving with grace, creating the space we strive to embrace. Move with intention, got no time to waste, got no time to spare, got no time to lend. Each interaction, mutual benefit. Surrounded by love, protected above, no, none of this journey was coincidence.
Not coincidental, surrounded by fire-ass women that stimulate my mental. We 10 toes down, can't nothing stop us from reaching the end goals.
And that's on motherfucking Fred Hampton and them.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Come on now, come on.
Come on, y'all. Thank y'all. Thank you for showing up. Appreciate it.
Let's go. Jolie.
Keep it going.
Hi,
Denzel,
hi everyone. Just want to let y'all know I am originally from Queens, New York, but I'm in Cali. So I just wanted to give a shout out to Queens before I started off. But these are two poems of mine. It's called Represent and Queen. They're merged together because they were kind of short, so I put them together. And it's going to be in my poetry book, so I hope y'all stay tuned and like it. Okay. I still wholeheartedly represent you, even though you broke my heart, like shattered it. as if it was a glass plate that had a date with the ground. But I still tell them about your talents. Even when you flaunt my bad habits, I still rep you like my favorite team, like my mom with the New York Giants, rooting for a team that is always losing. I make sure you know I have this connection to publicly making you this amazing man. I don't do much bashing of your name or trashing of the career you have made for yourself. I try to move on, but it's harder for me because I'd much rather wear your brand of clothes than anybody else's because I rep you. Like a fan, as I fangirl about you from the past to now. Even when you make love to your art, I still go on and tell the world that I know you and you're the greatest at what you do. When you did it for me, see, I wasn't a fan of it. Knew who had your best interest and still convinced all my other personalities to think you're the man with the plan with it. I often sink into your profession like I'm drowning in a river and my lifeless body moves towards the waterfall. And as I plunge to the end with my no longer beating heart, I still rep you when I'm with God and all the spirits who have watched you shit on me from above. I still rep you like you're an angel that has just lost its wings. I'm going to rep you until my final bell rings because I'm the queen of heartbreak. As I tolerate the highest pain known to man, queen of perplex, queen of confusion, queen of cups, high priestess energy. And as the tarot card spoke for the Holy Spirit, they told me you ain't shit. The sidekick read my palm and told me this is it. You will heal, you will let go, and you will move on. But your honor, I admit, I killed him. But he was the devil in disguise. See, God sent me here to annihilate him after I almost slit my wrist and let blood bleed on the bed we made love in. You can't hear me because no one can, because I'm drowning to the bottom of the ocean, grabbing the top of the surface of where the full moon glistened. I'm gasping for some sort of air while water consumed of my lungs, and I'm granting myself one wish in which I'm grasping the concept of you leaving me here. And to this day, I still have no clue on your strategy and your power and your strength and your cowardness and how they came together for you to leave me here. I will still never understand that you are a beautiful Black man and you look at me as a beautiful Black queen and you treat me like a Karen. So much for caring. Do you rep me when I'm not in the room? Or is that not convenient for you? Thank you.
Hey, Jolie. Okay, Jolie. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all, actually coming up next, we are going to have Denzel Jamal. Denzel. And then after that, we'll go and we'll have Whitney. Okay, so Denzel Jamal.
Come on, Denzel.
How's everyone doing? Honored and grateful to be here. I'm going to read actually from my latest poetry book, my first poetry book, love poetry book that I co-authored. And it has a great theme. I'm going to read a poem titled Love You Queen, and this is available on Amazon, and the link is going to be on my Instagram as well. Love you, Queen. To my queen, I love you, beautiful. Lovingly crafted, one of a kind, fine, unusual. Please don't think those IG models are the epitome of beautiful. Please don't take those photos for likes to make you feel that you are beautiful. The machine is using you, showing you these images of momentary satisfaction to hold our imagination. My everyday activation to you shows my consistent love and infatuation. Queen, sometimes you're going to feel down, feel not enough, not like your old self. Well, I'll always let you know you are loved, adored, appreciated, valued. Can you imagine what you could be if every day you couldn't see what your insecurities say you are? Imagine what you could be if you could express these God-given abilities that you harness. With that said, I want you to shine, beautiful. Spread your wings out in the sky and fly, beautiful, because you are far from the usual. You are unique. You are a person blessed with a purpose, a bigger component to these larger collections of. You are loved. You are welcome. Love you, Queen. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Come on. All right. Let's go, Whitney.
Whitney, let's do it.
Thank you, everyone, for allowing me to be in the space. Thank you to the Poetry Lounge. It's a short piece. We're gonna go ahead and get it going. Black folks, a cluster of seeds in the middle of a sunflower, bunched all together, same grain, different shades, still connected though. Shells sifted, still strong though, radiant, almighty, all dried under the same sun, all gathered by the fistful, sucked on, cracked open, shells, seeds, scraped out, chewed up, then spit out. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks so much, Whitney.
And closing us out, we have Poetry Live. Let's go.
Hi, guys. Thank y'all for having me. I'm a little bit tired, but I'm a.
We feel you.
You hung in there.
Yes, we hear.
Give me some energy, but so the poem that I'm going to perform for you guys is called Money, still in honor of Black excellence and all things Black, all 365. But I'll get into it. All right, so. If I had $1 for every dollar a white man used to gentrify my hood, I'd have every dollar. Hell, call me white man then, because they own every dollar. Better yet, a cent for my cents. They ain't interested, treated like penny, because my skin be the color of copper. But my value being every one of my ancestors holler, my lineage be my currency. Continue to try to hurt me, but I stand 10 toes down. I'm a dime. They think I'm distraught, but here's a nickel for your thoughts. More brains than money. Sold me for money, but my ancestors fought. You can't fit my fate into your exchange rate because I'm foreign funds, gold heavy, weighed by the ton. The land where that come from, I'm from. My worth is worth way more than your wealth. Moving G's in the breeze like a jet stealth. I got G's under my belt. Consider my reproductive organs a bank. I don't make money. I create money from my loins. That's why y'all counting my kids as coins and sold into master. You bastards, I'm balling. The Department of Ancestry, the Department of Treasury is in my ancestry. I'm priceless. Yeah, you mad because you can't fight this. I ignite this, Ben Franklin, and watch it burn like you burn crosses. Trying to prevent bosses from getting rich, but the richness be in my skin. I glisten like the chains you adore. I am worth more than your money. The wealth of the wicked is stored up for the righteous. Poetry Live. Thank y'all. Y'all can follow me on Instagram at poetry_live. And thank you to the Poetry Lounge for having me. I signed up last week. And because I'm in Texas, the freeze, of course, took everything out. My electricity went out, so I couldn't perform, but she made sure she got me on tonight. And I really appreciate that. And I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. And good night.
Come on, that's a way to close out the damn show. Come on, Poetry
Yes.
Live.
Come on.
Wow. Listen, I hope that y'all have. Let me bring Def. Where you at? I'm about to bring you back up here. I just want to say, oh my gosh, from you know, I'm lost for words. Come on, come on. Thank you, everyone. I just want to say really quickly, just tonight has been so special. It's so grateful.
All of my skills, wind all in my sails. Invest in my neighborhood, so I invest in myself. Never breaking my bottom line, so I'm maintaining my wealth. Never do for no other man what he can't do for himself. Every day when I wake up, pray to God that I can still pray. People testing my
I need you to share your playlist with me.
left on my plate. Still hungry when I just ate. All this way through the mail. Let it sell, let it scale. Under my nails, still under my belt. These women under my spell. Let her ride on my rail. She feel the words like rap. Let her roll in my L. I feel strip with the main locks. I let her pay for my bill. I do dirty money, clean money, fast money. I want dope money, cash money, rap money, stack money. I don't pay no tax money.
Yeah, that's Rap Money by Hugh Augustine. That's South Central native. Also, on if you follow Hugh Augustine Hugh Augustine MC on IG, he actually has this business called Hugh's Hot Bowls. So he does hot bowls that are vegan once a week, and it's amazing. So definitely check him out because everything he rapping about, all the rap money, all the snack money, all the stuff, he's an actual entrepreneur doing really dope work in South Central. So shout out Hugh Augustine.
Yes, thank you, Def. You have been killing it tonight. You have been bringing in the vibe. It's just been so beautiful. Everybody is asking, please. Like, we're gonna be posting Def's, his playlist from tonight, tomorrow, once he gets it together, because he has been playing wonderful, beautiful local artists, and we want to support them. So we just thank you so much, and I want y'all to go on Instagram and follow Def as well, because DJ, musician, poet, designer, business owner. What
amazing person. Every time Def is in a room, I know I'm gonna be happy. When Def shows up, I go, yup, the energy is going to be okay. The night is going to be okay. I mean that from the bottom, top, everywhere in my heart. Every time you show up, I know it's going to be okay. And I swear to you, that is like one of the best feelings. You already know that feeling. You know when someone shows up and you're like, yup, it's going to be a good night. It's going to be an okay night. And even if it's not okay, that person's going to make it okay.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Like, I appreciate you for that, love. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
To support Def, please follow all of his social media. I'm telling you, just for the community, South Central native, my fellow South Nature brother. You feel me? Please connect. He just did a show for LACMA that's on their Instagram page. So please just support and follow.
We did that.
Yes, we did together. Yes,
we just did a show. Jasmine's so used to producing.
Yes,
being behind the camera.
We did the show together. And it was awesome. Tiffany, I just want to thank the Greenway so much for hosting us, and just it feels so good to be back with our home venue, and just thank you for your support, and I can't wait for us to be back in space again. Just one time for the last time, please, let's get a full shot of all of our performers who are still with us, and just I want to see their faces, their glory on this beautiful Amplify Black Voices show, because we could not have done this without all of these voices. We want to thank our special guests. We want to thank our features, Ryan Whitney. We're going to be posting everything on social media tomorrow. Just give us like a few black minutes and, to gather all of this together. And then, tomorrow we're going to have everything, the playlist, the highlights, and we just cannot wait to continue to do this work. We do it for you. We do it for us. Again, look at those beautiful faces. Yes. Just thank you so much. Anything else that you guys hear?
That's it. I'm happy to see y'all black as hell. And if you watch it and you ain't black as hell, you showed up for blackness. So you a friend of mine. So thank you so much. And we'll see you again soon.
All right. Have a good one. Thank you so much. Thank you. Blessings. All of our performers we posted on our Instagram. So please look out for them to follow all of our performers on our open mic list. They'll be posted in our Instagram story. Please. Thank you so much. Come on, take us out, Def.
That means I'm emotional. That means I'm really emotional. I like your stamina. We can make dances up. My moves in cancer. Gemini sun, Libra moon, Scorpio rise. I need you. Gemini sun, Libra moon, Scorpio rise. I need you. Gemini sun, Libra moon, Scorpio rise. I need you. Gemini sun, Libra moon. This what life feel like, lightning in the bottle sometimes, little mama I'm struck. This what life feel like, lightning in the bottle sometimes, little mama I'm struck. This what life feel like, lightning in the bottle sometimes, little mama I'm struck. This what life feel like, lightning in the bottle sometimes. This what
Oh. Thank y'all.
We love you.
Love y'all.
Thank you. Have a good night. Bye, everybody.